Hello?
Is this thing on? What a
I almost said
long
the same thing.
fucking year. I mean, week it's been. It felt like a full year.
It's been pretty intense.
Um, I'm emotionally drained.
hmm
I don't know what to talk about right now.
I think you're mentally drained, actually, more so than emotionally.
Yeah, it's if you listened to last week's episode, you know what went on, the whole
It's been
election
kind of a
thing
roller
and
coaster.
yeah. I've actually been laying low on social, and I hope y'all are too, if you can. There's just a lot of noise right now.
Yeah, if there was ever a good time to take a break on there, now is the time.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna talk about that the entire time.
No, we don't want
Because
to.
we're still here and we're still proud and we're still loud and we're still happy and healthy and have a lot of things to be thankful for. And I learned a lot of new shit today and yesterday that I want to share.
Okay, so just let's get into it because I'm embarrassed because y'all are gonna find out how like
I should
little my
disclose.
brain is.
You shouldn't feel embarrassed though, because I will full disclosure the things I'm about to list off. Before yesterday, I had not heard of 95% of this. So we decided to kind of play, I guess you'd call it a game. I found a bunch of terms that fall under the LGBTQ community. Slang terms is what they call them.
Okay.
And I'm going to quiz you. I'm going to
Okay.
ask you if you've heard of them. If you haven't, and I picked ones I don't think you've heard, you're going to tell me what you think they are.
Yep.
Then I'm going to tell you what they really are.
Okay.
And give you some knowledge.
Drop all the knowledge.
Because you're not mentally drained enough. I'm going to pack some more in there.
All right, let's go with it.
All right. The first one is from way back in the day. This isn't used anymore from what I read. Hanky code or flagging.
Hanky code or flagging?
They mean the same thing, but it was called both.
I feel like this would be in the gay community of like hitting it in the booty.
Why did after I said flagging, the first thing that came to mind was pegging?
Yeah, that's why I feel like I was like thinking that. I know it's not right, but like flagging or hanky?
Hanky code.
Hanky code. Yeah, it's like code for like I'm down if you're down.
Like hanky panky.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Hanky code was a form of communication within the LGBTQ plus community. The hanky code or handkerchief color is a color-coded system where individuals would wear specific colored handkerchiefs in their back pockets to convey sexual roles, interests, and preferences.
Whoa.
So there was a whole color-coded chart that breaks it down color and then which pocket you have it in.
Oh shit.
So it's like really intense.
I feel like maybe that's where like, so I grew up in the 80s, 90s as a kid, and like if you had one earring on the left ear, then that signified you were open,
gay.
like gay. Yeah. So maybe like that's code or like
kind of the same. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So like a couple examples, because they get like, just Google it. They get really weird. But like a light blue one would mean that you're someone interested in specifically oral sex. If you have it in your left pocket, you want to receive oral sex. And if you wear it in your right, you want to perform it.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
To
and
get
then
somebody
like,
to
what
recognize.
do you do? You're in a public place and you're like, let me pull up my chart real quick.
But like, why is that
out...
top of mind of just like, I feel like it's kind of like Tinder, like Grinder or something, like where you're just like, I'm available and here's my preference.
Yeah.
And are you available? I'm right down the street if you're down the street.
Yeah.
It's
just
too much.
Cuts right to the chase.
Yeah.
There's no
that's not my vibe.
No confusion there, because you just figure out who it is that's there with the same interest, I guess.
But like, going back to my answer, like I'm not that far off. Like I just jumped right into it. Like you're flagging, you're saying like, this is how I want it. It's similar to the whole swinging community with your upside down pineapple.
Yeah.
You're just letting people know.
So like a medium colored blue handkerchief. Yeah. Handkerchief?
Either way.
Hanky
I know what you mean.
Means that you have a uniform fetish.
Hello, Mr. Officer.
And the example it gives is like, if you wear it on the left, you want to be the cop. And if you wear it on the right, you would like to be the quote unquote cop sucker.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm definitely not wearing any handkerchiefs
Yeah.
in my back pocket anytime soon.
I highly encourage you to look up the Hanky Code color coordinated chart.
I would have to
It's
carry
something.
around like a little diagram.
That's what I was saying.
Also, like most men are colorblind. Like that's a thing.
No, that is
And
a thing. And a lot of these are very male focused.
Yeah. So good luck with that.
You just get confused and pick the wrong one. Don't some men see purple as green or something like that? Yeah. And you get it all fucked up, and then you you're like, wait a second,
green
I didn't ask for this. Okay. The next term is beard.
Beard?
Beard, like beard.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Okay. Yes, but I have to think about it for a second.
Because, like, I feel like, again,
that woman has been a beard for the last 4 years.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, it's not what you would think.
That woman has been a beard.
Even a celebrity could be a beard.
Somebody who's, like oozing masculinity.
Okay.
Like, you just have so much. You're just, like, you're chopping wood.
Why do you think that? Why is that what comes to mind?
Because I think of masculine? Like lumberjack. Like I'm out in the woods like and grizzly. I have like this grizzly look. Yeah.
Okay. This one I was really surprised by. I was like, what the? Beard is a slang term, American in origin, describing a person who is used knowingly or unknowingly as a date, romantic partner, or spouse, either to conceal infidelity or to conceal one's sexual orientation. So basically, it's somebody that marries or dates publicly or not publicly someone who's gay to cover for them. So a gay woman and a gay man being married to look like a straight couple, but really they're doing it for each other to have their own.
So is that what everybody's like talking right now is trending on social for like a lavender marriage?
I don't know.
Like, so you know what a lavender marriage is?
I've heard the term recently.
Basically, like if I don't want to worry about like the government coming after us or me because I'm a lesbian. So like there's gay couples, lesbian couples out there looking for like if we would have stayed married to Tommy and Jeff and we were like, keep it on paper where this is a lavender marriage. We want to be together, but we just want legally to look like we're married to a man to stay safe.
It's the same thing. Okay. But they used to call it, that would be a beard. So a famous beard is Betty White, which I didn't know. But apparently she married a close friend and often accompanied him to premieres to hide his homosexuality.
What?
Yeah.
I love Betty.
Right? Good old Betty White. Okay. This jumps into current day slang.
Okay.
So I feel like maybe you'll know these better, maybe not. Two-spirit.
Two-spirit?
If you are someone who has two-spirit.
I feel like so like two spirits or two like spirit like rah rah.
It's an adjective. Have spirit. You are two-spirit.
Okay, like you're too
TWO,
okay, like you're too much. You're too I don't want to say nobody can ever be too gay in my world. So I'm not going to say that, but you're just like you're too loud with it.
Okay. A person who identifies as two-spirit means they have both a masculine and a feminine spirit, used by Indigenous and First Nations people to describe their sexual, gender, and or spiritual identity. They were considered neither men nor women, and they occupied a distinct alternative gender status.
Oh.
So their spirit was connected to both genders.
That's deep.
Yeah.
That's really deep.
Yeah. That's going to be a hint for later, so don't forget that one, okay?
Okay.
Two-spirit. The number 2, TWO.
Two-spirit. Okay.
Two-spirit.
Got it.
This one is something that describes me that I never knew before. Currently describes who I am.
Okay. An angel.
It's funny to say.
An angel baby.
That is me.
Okay.
Okay. Scoliosexual.
I thought you were going to say scoliosis. I was like, well, you do have back
Lord
issues.
knows.
Lord knows you have some back issues.
Lord knows you got
Scoli-
scoliosis.
Scoli what?
Scoliosexual.
Scoliosexual.
And it
that
actively
that
describes
does
me.
not roll off the tongue well. Scoliosexual.
I'm just so excited
Nobody's
to hear
using
what
these
what you
terms.
guess it is.
I've never sat with anybody and they're like, I'm such a scoliosexual.
This one is such a unique, like, it's a very unique type. I don't even want to say type of person because it takes like an action behind it. Which again, I am currently scoliosexual.
Okay, you are a dominant femme.
Keep going.
With masculine energy. I don't have anything else. Like, I don't know.
So you're saying that's what you think it means?
Like, yeah, it's describing you.
A scoliosexual person is someone that has an active attraction to a non-binary individual.
Oh, that's me.
Isn't that fucking interesting?
Yeah, that really is.
Yeah, that's a current one. That's like a 2024 term. Being scoliosexual.
Scoliosexual.
Skolio sexual.
Scolio.
Yeah.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. I love it.
Yeah. Okay, this one you might already know. The term bear.
In like a gay relationship, like you're the bear. Like you're the.
Which would mean what though?
Like you're like bigger, sometimes like huskier with the beard, and you're just like a big grizzly bear, want to cuddle you.
Yeah. Yep, that's basically exactly what it said. Gay or bisexual man with facial hair and or body hair and a cuddly body is how they described it. All right. This is the big one. This is the ender.
Okay.
This I was kind of surprised by. We've all heard like LGBTQ, and then it was like LGBTQIA. Now it's like LGBTQIA+. Currently, the overall term, I'm going to fuck this up, LGBTQQIP2SAA is the 2024 umbrella term for our community.
Okay.
Which to me is wild, y'all. Like, no, like,
we just need to claim all 26 letters in the alphabet.
Fuck, like, can we just stop somewhere? Because at this point, we got multiples. We got 2 Q's, 2 A's, and a number in that bitch. So it's a lot. I want to know what you think it all stands for.
Oh,
you know the beginning.
No,
you know the beginning.
This is gonna show how little I pay attention to things.
I'm gonna go through it with you. LGBTQQIP.
Can I look at it with you?
Yes, but it's gonna tell you the answer.
Well, I'm not gonna look at it all the way. Where is it? Like
at the very bottom.
Okay, I'm covering up this part though. I'm not looking at this. Okay, so lesbian, gay, bi, trans, queer.
I would be the or
no, it's double. It's the QQ.
Yeah,
queer.
See, I don't even know. I have no idea.
Quack. I is intersex. P is.
I think pansexual.
Pansexual. 2 is.
So that's together. Remember I told you
2S?
Remember?
Okay.
That stands for two-spirit. That's part of the umbrella
two-spirit, term. Asexual. And
what does it end with?
A. Is it double A?
Yeah, I don't know.
The A is silent. I don't know. Educate me.
So the acronym stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, questioning, then queer, intersex, pansexual, two-spirit, androgynous.
Love it. I'm glad that's on there, actually.
And asexual. The plus sign recognizes the many sexual orientations and gender identities of said people.
I feel like after hearing it like that, I'm okay with it existing that long, because it's like
it is like.
No, damn. I do. I'm also okay with us being like capping it off.
Yeah,
I'm okay with capping it off a little bit. Not that I'm discrediting any of the letters and numbers that go down, but just like LGBTQ.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you want to use the word especially in a sentence and you're typing and you just do ESP for a reason. You don't want to type the whole word out.
Yeah.
It's confusing and you forget how to spell it.
That's true.
You mix shit up.
That's true.
Yeah. I thought that was interesting. That's your whole quiz.
That wasn't bad.
It's not
I
bad.
was worried that I was gonna like really not know. But there's so many terms.
Mhm.
There are so many terms.
Yeah. Question, would you ever be a beard if we had to? If things got real shitty, like what if we both couldn't be together and we had to go back to marrying a man to continue this like in secret?
I actually kind of had that thought the other day with all of the shit going on in the world, and it was like, what if we had what if we had to like go back and be like,
There would be
need
big
a favor.
feelings. There would be big feelings around that.
Would you go back to the same person as
No.
before?
Well,
Would you find a gay couple?
that's
Would
what
we
I
find
would
a gay
prefer
couple
to do.
and just say,
and that's what I think they used to do often.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know that a lot of like gay men would be with lesbian women to cover each other up.
Yeah, I feel like that would be
that would be
best
so
solution.
ideal.
Yeah.
We would put out a in search of.
Would we have 4
ad?
incomes?
In search of ad. In search of a gay couple that can help us out.
Yeah. I mean, if it came down to that, I'm hoping that it doesn't come down to that.
I doubt it will. But
there's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of uncertainty with all of this, and it feels a little bit like a bad dream, and just kind of waiting to see what happens. But at the same time,
just know, anybody who's listening, if you ever see us marry men again, we're just beardies.
We're just growing a beard.
Or I guess today you call it a lavender marriage.
Yeah, there are. Look that up on TikTok, man, because
to.
it is it's in my feed right now. A lot of it, a lot of lavender marriages happening.
People preparing.
Yeah. Yep. Nothing wrong with being prepared and staying ahead.
Mm-mm.
Well, I think
let us know how many of those you guys have heard. I'm so curious.
I feel like y'all,
I said, I had not heard any.
I feel like y'all haven't probably heard that many. Like, what are like the more typical ones?
Like zesty was one of them.
For the younger gen. Now, my mom, like, she said she does not agree with using the term queer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, back
she
for
equated
her
it to fairy.
Yeah.
Which I read about today as well. Basically saying that if you were called a fairy, it was very discriminating and like kind of like the F word.
Has anybody ever called you, are you sitting down for this one?
Yeah.
A carpet muncher?
Oh, yeah, I think they have. I'm okay with it. Oh my god, ouch. That hurt.
Darn. Hate getting called that. Yeah, I don't know. It's I think it's good to stay up on terms, and I think it's good to go back to some of the terms and learn, and we should always be learning. So that was fun.
Yeah,
that was fun. Well, we're cutting it short because
Yeah.
we're chilling. Like I said, we're laying low, and
we're getting a bunch of shit done this
we're
weekend.
Getting stuff done. So
we never lay low. Even when we lay low, it's like
we're not low, but we low. Bye.